Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Virgo in a relationship with Scorpio. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Virgo Experience, where I take a look at Virgo in a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. And so if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Virgo, please go back and check that out. Virgo with Scorpio is a fine match. Elementally speaking, Virgo as an earth sign, Scorpio as a water sign. The elements go well together. I think that Virgo in the beginning is going to be somewhat put off by Scorpio. And this could be what, attracts you, or it can be what kind of repulses you. And it's interesting how this tends to play out. Scorpio, when you first meet a Scorpio, there is this very congenial, happy-go-lucky, laid-back energy that comes with Scorpio. But if you know a Scorpio, you know that laid-back attitude really kind of serves as a mask to all of this deep penetrating energy that goes on beneath the surface, okay? And Virgo is going to pick that up. Virgo is very observant. Virgo is very sensitive to his or her environment. And while it may not necessarily be on a feeling level or on an emotional level, Virgo is still able to pick up the intricacies of human nature, if you will. And it's a sixth sense that Virgo gets honestly. Virgo may not nurture it or pay attention to it as much as, say, Pisces. But nevertheless, Virgo is sharp and quick and very observant on things. And I think that the unsettledness that comes with Scorpio, even if you're just meeting a Scorpio for the first time, if you're a Virgo or very observant, there's an unsettled energy that comes with Scorpio as well, or an unsettling energy, I should say. And Virgo is going to pick up on this. And so this is either going to make Virgo more intrigued, or it's going to make Virgo be very cautious, okay? But once we move past that initial stage of caution, the relationship itself can be quite rewarding for both signs. Earth and water complement one another. Virgo will have this way of stabilizing Scorpio's tense emotional energy, whereas Scorpio will have this way of essentially making Virgo feel warm and safe and protected, which helps Virgo become less of a worrywart and less uptight his or herself, okay? Because Virgo can be uptight and high-strung sometimes, all right? So that's how these two signs complement one another. When it comes to sexual compatibility, again, this is a really compatible match in the bedroom. Scorpio is highly emotional and really enjoys the emotional connection that comes with sex. And Scorpio likes to essentially consume his or her lover. And Virgo won't be used to this at first, but a couple of romps in the hay, and Virgo will get the hang of it and genuinely enjoy it. And on the flip side, Virgo likes to be of service. Virgo likes to please. And this is something that Scorpio will appreciate, and this is something that Scorpio will help Scorpio feel more safe with Virgo. It'll help Scorpio to be more trusting of Virgo. And that's always a good thing, especially for Scorpio, because Scorpio needs to know that, you're with them, that they can trust you, and that you're committed. And that's definitely Virgo. Virgo may be more committed in a detached way, but Virgo's physical presence will be reassuring for Scorpio. So sexually speaking, this is a good match. In terms of your arguments, this is when shit can hit the fan, and you want to be mindful of this, and it really has to do with Scorpio. Scorpios get angry two different ways. They either get angry and so get silent as they are figuring out how they're going to deal with their anger, or they lash out, okay? And either way, you don't want to be around when it happens. Whatever Scorpio decides, you kind of want to get out of Dodge. And Virgo's not going to understand this, because Virgo is an analytical energy, and so Virgo's going to want to talk about things. What's wrong? What's bothering you? How do we process this? How do we get to the bottom of this? And if Scorpio can learn to essentially, let go of certain frustrations or let go of pent-up anger for the sake of resolving a situation or a challenge or a conflict, then your disagreements will be that much easier to get through, okay? And so you want to keep this in mind. Scorpio has a lot to learn from Virgo when it comes to the conflicts between you, all right? So outside of these things, like I said, it is a good match. You need to get past that initial hiccup because, like I said, Virgo is going to sense the intensity that goes beneath Scorpio's surface. And once Scorpio realizes that he or she has been figured out, it can either make the sign that much more willing to be in a relationship or run in the other direction. And that works for both of you. But once you get past that initial realization, there are a lot of things, a lot of different elements that make this match quite rewarding in the long run. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com. And until next time, good luck.